will in a minute. So basically, what I'm doing, see, every time I'm talking to this camera. So I'm not looking around nothing because I know I'm on camera one. So when I switch you over, like when I do this, and you'll be talking to that camera. You see?
You can
See
bring
how
down
that
the
went?
camera a little bit, like bring it down,
What do you want?
like lower.
Oh, you want. Okay, I can bring you down any way you want. You want?
Like lower.
Oh,
No.
wait.
Zoom out and lower.
Zoom out
And lower it down. Lower it down.
lower it down
Yeah.
this
like,
way.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So you want that? You want any further back?
Yeah. Bring it back.
Okay, I'll bring it back. Oh, that way.
That's forward.
Oh, you don't want to bring it
Yeah.
back.
Okay, just a little bit more.
Okay.
Alright.
Oops, that way.
No, down.
Way.
All right. Yes.
Like that, just like that, right? Now, what you want to do? You want to talk to your family or your people or even to what's her name that got us for this
Miss William. Waterman.
Waterman, right? So basically, it's like you let them know I'm here. You know, just let you know that I am taking these steps, blase, 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 and I'm right here at the studio, and this is like, you don't have to tell them because you won't know. You know, they be wondering, where is he at? That's the question there, and that would be the surprise there. So what I want to do here is bring me. I want to get you into it. You'll see. So right now we're being recorded, and I want to take all the audience, everybody that's out there, is what I'm doing. First, I want to introduce who I am, and I want to introduce my guest. I'm the host of the Bric Arts Media, and we are at the mini studio downtown Brooklyn on Fulton Street, and this is at the Bric Arts Media. And what I'm doing, I'm about to mentor a young fellow right here, a young person, and his name is Nigel from East Flatbush. But what happened earlier today, I had him set up. I set up everything for a podcast and a radio broadcasting. So it started at 10 o'clock. So when I got here, he did text me. He said, well, you know, I want to be a little late, but I will be there. And so I did everything I did at the podcast, and I'll probably do it again for him. And so now this is around what time we got? 12:31, 12:30. So he's here now. He's been here for about 10 minutes, and now we are at the mini studio for the TV and radio broadcasting. And basically, what I'm doing is just showing him what it all takes to be a producer, and all the things that you got to go through is pretty intense in a sense. But I'm just cutting it down real quick where he can understand it. And if he likes it, and this is what he wants to do, and I did suggest to him that we can go on the Bric Arts Medium, which is a website here, and we have orientation for free. A lot of young people takes this orientation, and it tells you everything about Bric, what we do, all the types of podcasting, broadcasting, the cameras. If you want to be a videographer or take pictures or whatever it might be, or put anyone on TV, you can learn this here. So he's amazed right now. I see he really wants to see what the. So I have him, and what you're looking at now is we have a TriCaster component, and we have a green screen behind me, and we into virtual effects. So we're in a loop. It's a virtual effect. So we add some beach somewhere, but it's great. So what I want to do now, I want to switch it over, and he's going to be talking about why he's here. He can tell about himself. He's just going to be talking about like he in his family room, you know, just letting everybody know that he is here and he is doing these things. So you can start talking to Nigel, and I'll be out of your way. Nigel, talk nice and loud and clear so people can hear you.
All right. Thank you. So Yeah, I met Mr. Melvin at under East Cypress Village Quarter, and my supervisor Monique Waterman introduced me to him, and he told me about his program and how Bric Arts offer like videography stuff. So I said I want to try it out because like I'm not really like fully like interested in any like like anything like careers I want to do in the future. So like I'm just looking into different stuff. So this video thing would have been like something different, a different step. So I came to meet him today, and he told me to join him on his TV show to like talk and stuff. So yeah, so like my parents and stuff, they carried it. I mean, I was late today because I had to take care of some stuff. But like my parents, they like made me get here earlier than what I was supposed to get here by. So yeah, as long as I made it, that's the good part. I made it. So yeah, and it's pretty cool so far. I never knew there was so much cameras and stuff, but yeah, it's something to get used to. Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, that's good that your parents encourage you to come and check it out because, like we're doing right now, we're making a video of this first session. So they will see the video and they will be proud of you for the first time that you did start it out, and they probably ask you a question about it. Wow, where was you at? What kind of cameras and that type of stuff. So that's a good thing, because even friends too. When friends see you on the video, they would be amazed. They say, "Wow, that's him." And that's going to make them want to participate if they want to, learn about videography or anything like that. So yeah, I think this is going to be pretty good. I didn't want to get too much engrossed into it because I didn't want people to get too afraid. When you have too much stuff going on and you're trying to explain it to a person, that would get a person a little nervous because they ain't never seen no cameras or being on TV, and they know. Wait a minute now. But if you interested in certain things, it'll come out and you'll like it. So maybe you want to say a few more things to your friends. I can put you back on, and maybe you want because I want to put you on camera right now. So say something to your
I'm just gonna
friends.
say like introduce myself a little bit more. So
Go ahead. You can do
like
that. You right there. It's
uh, as you know, my name is Nigel. I attend New Vision Charter High School for Advanced Maths and Science in
There you
Bay,
go.
and I play basketball, play all types of sports. I could draw, I could dance
There
a
you
little.
go.
I'm very multi-talented. And yeah, I want to. You see, right now I want to pursue a career in computer engineering as like my main. That's like where my interest is. So I'm just looking into different stuff to see where my heart really is. Cause at first I really wanted to play basketball, and like after a while I realized like that's not where what I wanted to do anymore. So I got interested in computer engineering. My dream job is to work under like Google, and then own my own business and stuff. So I'm very business savvy. I very good with money, and I just learned the stock market. So
Wow.
I learned how that works, and invest in real estate. So my goal is to be a multi-millionaire by the age of 30.
You probably be there before 30 if you keep going this direction.
True.
That's great.
Yeah. So I'm just staying out of trouble, and participating in stuff that'll boost my resume. That's what I'm most important. Like I'm most like interested in like building my resume because I want to stand out like when I'm applying for different stuff. Like when it comes on to applying for jobs, college, internships, I want to show like I'm being productive and not like just being there. You feel me?
Well, let me tell you something. Hold up for a minute, because you just said something, and that's great what he just said. I know y'all heard everything what he was talking about, and it's fascinating when you hear these things from a young person that's want to boost their career, wants to do something good. So he just mentioned, that this would boost his resume, what he wants because he's looking around. Actually, on this TV, what he's doing right now, that is his resume. He will be boosting it. He will be, and people that's looking at that, they're already thinking, how can they get you or sign you up for something? Because that's what it boils down. When you do something, you take a step like this, and they hear you and they see you, they so proud. They wants to continue you developing your skills, your talent, your knowledge, your craft into whatever you decide that you want to do. And I think that's fantastic. And even the young people, his friends out there that's listening to him, it's just like I'm mentoring him. Now they're gonna want him to mentor them, because that's how they see you now, as a person. They could look up to you. They don't look at you as anything negative, but they look at all this positive stuff. And believe me, that's what they looking at. How can I get where you at? How did you get there? And so you become mentoring them if you really think that they really needs it. And a lot of people do. They need a big brother. They need a counselor. They need a mentor. They need somebody that's positive, that's not going to lead them in a different direction. So I think that would be in your favor. So you might want to say something about it before you do. Let me switch you back over because I think I messed up. Did I move this up somewhere? Or you
Yeah.
good?
I mean, yeah.
I don't know what I did.
You zoomed in.
Yeah, I zoomed in. So let me zoom.
Out.
Oh, no. I'm at the wrong camera. Go ahead. I'm gonna zoom.
All right.
Not like that. That's good?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay,
So,
go
yeah,
ahead.
so why I try these things with my sister. I was raised, like, my family's very close. So now, I was raised around all my siblings, both of my parents. So it's like my sister always, like, my big sister, because I have two sisters and a brother.
Right.
And, like, my big sister raised me up with, like, one saying. Like, don't be of the world, but just be in the world. Because it's like, you don't want the environment around you to, like, influence you and change you, because everybody's different and you must be different, because you're not trying to be a statistic or like a regular person. So you got to stand out. So that's one saying that really stuck with me all my life, and like, yeah, that's why I live by, because it's like, what can I do different that other people aren't doing, so to make me stand out from the rest. So it's like,
You already is.
yeah, because it's like,
right here.
Because like, you could go the regular path and then you could go the extra path,
Right.
more with the different stuff, because you're not trying to be like generic in this world. So it's like, and in order to be successful, you gotta make a little risky move. And this is different, because when I first like thought, because I'm very like, okay, I'm a very like entertaining person. So it's like, usually when I'm being recorded, friends, I'm that person I really in the camera.
Okay.
But it was different. Yeah, I was kind of nervous because this is like more like professional. So it's like, yeah, but I'm getting used to it now. So it's gonna be a little bit easier as we go on. And
Yeah.
it's a skill.
Yeah, it is a skill. Why you just stay where you at? Just don't go nowhere. I'm just going to change that skill up. You see what just happened? You can still talk that way. They can know that you're at the Bric.
Yeah.
Virtual effect.
I'm at the Bric. It's
Bric Arts
crazy.
Media, and that's the camera right there. Remember?
I was looking for this building,
Right.
and I was walking. 'Cause I came off the train, the 5 train here,
Right.
and when I was walking down now, I thought I got lost because there's like a whole bunch of different buildings over here. So then I just looked up and I saw the Bric Studio, So I was gonna go through because they have something called a glass.
Yes, glass right there. It's
Yeah.
right there where you're looking at right there.
Yeah, glass
so that's
thing
good
right there.
thing.
This thing oh here.
Mhm.
Wait, no, this side. Yeah, right here. This
Yeah, right there on your
blue stuff here.
Yeah.
I mean not blue, this red.
Yeah, that's the glass.
Yeah,
Right.
the glass place. I thought it was there, so I had to. So I went through the other side to go check to see if it was
Mhm.
interesting. Yeah, but the building looked very like nice from the
Yeah.
outside. It looks
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
re-
so
it's real
it
good.
stands out, so you know
Mhm.
brick is brick when you
Yeah,
reach.
yeah, it is
Yeah.
brilliant. They got a lot of stuff here.
Yeah.
It's so much stuff they got here to educate
Yeah, and
anyone.
Also in elementary school, I used to do Bric Arts. There was a man who used to come to teach us art, and I was inside the art class.
Mm.
So it was every after school, and yeah, I was like I was actually like the best artist. So it's like, yeah.
I'm glad you brought
I had
that
a lot of
up.
certificates.
Yeah. I don't know if you're ready for this, but I want to ease this in on you because you sound like you're ready for about anything. It's just a quick Q&A answer question. I usually do this to all artists. So basically, I'm going to ask you a few questions, and one of them is, what 3 words friends and family would use to describe you, Nigel?
Oh, funny, outgoing, and smart.
And how would you describe yourself?
Very okay. To me, I feel like I'm like a perfectionist. So, and I play sports. I'm athletic. I'm smart. I do a lot of different stuff. I'm determined. Proactive. Yeah. Very.
So what inspired you to wake up every morning?
Oh, the fact that I'm trying to like make my family's name be known. So in my family we have a lot of like successful people.
Yes.
But we have with my last name Balil, there's only like 2 or 3 people who are really like up there.
Okay.
So my whole goal is to make sure like that Balil name is known more, like push the name to be more worldwide.
Push it up there because you're going on. You on TV right now.
Yeah.
They're gonna know who you are.
Yeah,
your family.
Cause we have some others. Like I know some. Like I have one of my cousins, Marcia Griffiths. She's an artist. She's a singer. She's the singer for Electric Slide. Yeah, that's my cousin. Then I
All
have
right. The Electric Slide. I even got that tape too. But I ain't gonna play it now.
And then I have one cousin who's a producer. She's like the head of producing in RCA Records.
Right.
Yeah, her name is Camille York. Yeah, very good.
Talented people.
Yeah, my family filled with artists and stuff. My brothers are a rapper. My auntie's an artist. My uncle's an artist. My mom is, she goes to school, but she has different like things. She's a counselor. She has degrees in marketing. She has, So my dad is very good with what he does.
Is he the police officer?
Who, my dad?
Yeah. Well, what was Yvette? Didn't she say something like that? She was talking about somebody else.
Probably somebody else.
Probably somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but so my family was really like well-rounded, so it's like my upbringing was kind of good. So like I know right from wrong and stuff. So,
Yeah. I'm trying to look for that lecture because I put it on there for some of that. But did you ever see the Black Panther picture before? The movie Black Panther?
Yes.
How did you think about that?
The movie Black Panther, honestly,
No, just
I saw it. How did I see it? I went to the movie theaters to see it, right? I got bad seats, you know. I went there by myself, so I had to get food and stuff.
Right.
And after I got the food, because the lines was long, I ended up sitting all the way in the front, the very first row, on the right side.
Right.
And the movie was in 3D, so I had to like rest my head on the chair to like see everything. But yeah, it was a good thing. The movie was very nice.
Yeah.
And
Black
like
Panther, like that. You see what I got to do? What I just did?
Yeah. I mean, like honestly,
There you go.
any movie, like honestly, I feel like Marvel as a brand is very like different. Like
Yeah.
I like the
different,
story behind
yeah.
it.
Yeah, they got
It's
good
very
story.
interesting. Yeah.
So what did you like about the Black Panther since we got the background of it?
Like the African theme.
Mm.
Like not a lot of I don't think there's any superhero movie really that has like an African theme.
Right.
Like there's a few I would say African based movies, like you know, Coming to America,
Right.
Lion King, Black Panther, but who really thought that a brand as big as Marvel
Yeah.
will pick up that like
Yeah.
that theme
And they
and
picked
like
it up.
and that really like pushed the like it really opened a lot of people's eyes. So
Yeah.
like now you hear the African style beats inside of like the music around the world. Like you know, you have like new pop music that have
Yeah.
Afro beats.
Yeah.
So it's like
Afrobeats there.
I feel like Black Panther really like pushed something different in
Yeah,
this
they did.
world.
Yeah.
So
They uplifted a lot of people, make them think, you know, to look that direction, who you really are.
true.
That's a good thing. And that's what people see. When they see something positive, even what you're doing now, that's why I said, like your friends and family, people see you doing something positive, that uplifts them. You become their leader. Whether you realize, because they looking at things, they say, man, I like to do something like that. Always look over there, because once you look that way, the people wonder what's over there, you know. It's because you're talking to the audience.
Yeah.
So that's, you know, but it's a good thing. You just, you know, think about what you're doing now. It's really positive. But I want to ask you a few more questions, and I want to leave you alone with the question. Who would you say inspired you?
I mean, my parents.
Okay.
That's not really one person, but like my parents as a whole.
Mhm.
Yeah. They really like tried to push the best for me and my siblings, and like make sure that we were pushed onto the right path, not
Yeah,
wrong. They
not
only
the
want the
wrong
best for us, and my parents are very good examples because they're hard workers and they're highly educated.
Right.
So it's like my whole goal was to like try to be better than them. That's my motivation, to not only be successful but to be better than them. And they want me to be better than them.
Yeah, that's good.
'Cause that's all. That's like everybody gotta be able to like,
Yeah.
top the top.
Yeah, top down. Right. So, last question I want to ask you: what challenges have you struggled with to become an artist, or to become whatever you're trying to become? What challenge that you have?
I wouldn't say as an artist. I mean certain stuff like
anything.
learning.
Yeah.
Like learning different routines, different styles,
Right.
and adjusting. That'll be one thing from the art. But like as an athlete, also, one thing I had to overcome is like challenges of injuries, because sometimes it just comes all of this out of the blue. Sometimes you least expect it. Sometimes you overthinking. Like you don't listen. Somebody will tell you, don't do this. Like say you go play football, but you don't have the right football shoes. Or you go play basketball, you don't have the right basketball shoes. And then something actually happens and you feel like not listening. Yeah, so that was some of the challenges, because I got injured pretty bad last year. Well, I came back from it and I'm like 2 times better. Yeah.
Great. So you're doing pretty good now. All right. So now what I want to do is, because I think we said a lot, we don't want to overdo it, because it's just so basically, let me move myself back a little bit here, 'cause even though I'm okay with being up, but it's just closing out what we're doing. So basically, what we just did was give the audience, give everybody, the viewers out there, whether it's my family, your family, Nigel family, his friends, his social interaction with people that he know, whatever it might be, you know, well, we just give them a little taste of, you know, how do you become a person that want to be mentor and want to do things positive, and want to, like he said, he want to become a millionaire before he's, what, how old are you now?
I'm 17.
17, so before you 20 or 30. And he will. I see a lot of young people that strike it rich so quick into the singing, into the rap, into the dancing, into football, into sports, whatever it might be. They become instant a millionaire. And some of them do good, and some of them don't. But the main thing is getting there. And I think he got the right positive attitude, of being there right now. So I just want to let everybody know that this is a great thing. I'm here as well to reach out to any young people that want to be mentored, want to learn everything about the broadcasting or podcasting here at Bric Arts Media. And I'm going to give you my information, and you can reach out to me like I'm reaching back out to you. And like I said, we have a orientation schedule. You can just go on Bric Arts Media and look up orientation days that is scheduled, and it's free, and you can come down and decide, that you want to be part of that, and that they will set you up with a lot of classes. So this is the situation. My name is Melvin Isaac. I'm a certified producer for Bric and videography, and also a podcast producer. And my number is 646-784-3902. And my email is misaac718@yahoo.com. Now, I don't know if Nigel want to give all his information. That's up to him. But that'd be good, but he's being mentored by me. So I will put him back on if he want to say something like that. That's up to him. His family might not. I'm not sure. He's 17. You may get some crazy people trying to reach out to you for the wrong reason, So what do you think, Nigel, before we even switch you back? Yes? No?
I'm good.
Okay, good enough. Yeah, that's the right, because he's grown. You don't want to be clouded with any type of negativity, or people figure that people look at you in a different way. When they see you on TV and they see you moving, automatically they figure that you got money, or you into people that, got things like that. So now they reaching out to you for the wrong reason, and you get crazy calls or crazy emails, and everybody, I want to, but you don't really know what they, what their motives is, so you don't want to do that. And that's the wrong way to do it, So, but they could reach out to me, and I can bring them a pen. We'll find out if they really want this type of crap underneath their sleeve, which is very good. So I'm going to leave it for now because we got to get out of here. We was here for a minute or two, so this is very good that he came here, and he willing to, do what he got to do to step up, especially his parents going to be very proud of him, when they see him again, And so I guess that's it for us, unless you want to say something, before we
Thank you for listening, and you should see me.
Yeah, they will.
Nigel out.
There you go, Nigel out. That's it, Nigel out.
Nigel out.
Now, here's what we do.